Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This time around, it is Tiny Toon Adventures Wacky Stackers for the Game Boy Advance. This is a Puyo Puyo clone with eggs instead of blobs that loosely uses the Tiny Toon Adventures license. It was one of the last games to ever use the Tiny Toon Adventures license, and it feels like you're playing a mobile game, I'm guessing, on your GBA, even though this came out for the Game Boy Advance late in 2001, very early in 2002. And what you're going to see on the main menu is what you're going to get. So as soon as we press start, we have 4 modes that we can choose from. We have a survival mode where you play against the clock and try to get as much points as possible and survive for as long as possible. You have a puzzle mode where you break eggs and you have to get rid of all the eggs on the playfield in a certain amount of moves. Kind of like the puzzle mode in Yoshi's Cookie. Expect me to make comparisons to that game's puzzle mode when I play that. And there's the one player versus computer mode where you play against a computer. It's just a computer player with a random Tiny Toon character name. And you do your best to survive against the computer. That's basically it. And finally, there's a multiplayer. In case you have the game link, you can play against 2 to 4 people, and basically just throw eggs at each other as you do combos and just see who survives. I won't be able to show off that mode, but I will be able to show off the first 3. And I might as well start with the puzzle mode, because believe it or not, there is nothing for this game's puzzle mode on YouTube. And there's not much for Tiny Toon Adventures Wacky Stackers at all on YouTube. I'd like to change that. Let's change that. And you have 3 difficulties. You have 2 challenges, you have 5 challenges, and you have 8 challenges. They're basically easy and medium and hard. And obviously you want the hard mode, which has all the challenges, if you want to beat the game and get the full ending. The other 2 options, 2 and 5, do not. They just kick you right back to the main menu once you finish them. This version will give you an ending. So we're going to do 8 challenges. And these videos will be pretty short because you will have 8 stages with 5 puzzles each. Here comes the gang. The gang looks very weirdly drawn. On their way to the tournament, which is apparently in Wacky Land. So, tell me about this tournament again. It sounds crazy, says Buster to Go-Go Dodo. It's easy, once you understand it. On second thought, this may take a while. I forget who I was talking to. You need me to go through it again? And you can advance the text yourself, but it is going through it automatically. Let's select yes, and see what we're dealing with. And pay attention to these screens, because these are hints for some of the early puzzles. I mean, these screens that we're seeing, they're being completed right in front of us. So we'll know how to do a few things while getting the idea of how to play through puzzle mode. You will be seeing these puzzles that you're seeing here again. Believe it or not. And this one definitely seems like a tough one. But as you can see, by doing chain combos, you get coins. and you get enough coins, you can do things like this. Good thing we had those 2 coins, because that's how you're going to get rid of all those eggs down there. Also, there are big eggs. I'll explain those when the time comes. Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you. That's right, you. Are you coming to the tournament too? Because I should sure like the company. Yes, please get your officially drawn face way back away from me. You can come along with us if you can keep up. Yes, a developer-drawn Go-Go Dodo in front of official art of Hampton and Babs. Last one, there's a rotten egg, and it's not going to be me. As if. Wow, this place is huge, gigantic, larger than life. Did I mention huge? Well, I told you there would be a crowd. And the crowd consists of multiple dodos, as well as the king of the dodos looking pleased over the packed arena. He was clearly made for this game. And what's this? The king looks to the skies. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's starting. Eggs are falling from the sky. Sharpen your pencils, wits, and get ready for Wacky Stackers in different text, because this is the title of the game. Mode 7 Zoom In. Even though this is GBA, and I don't think they really had anything like Mode 7, but this basically is like Mode 7 for Game Boy Advance. And with that, the game starts. This is the first of our 8 opponents, Calamity Coyote. He has 5 puzzles. They're going to be very easy. Let's see if we can beat my Cunning Coyote puzzles. Press button A. Sure. And for this one, just let it drop straight down. You can hold down on the D-pad if you want to. So, with the A and B buttons, you can rotate the eggs, in case you need to. Down lets you drop it straight down. And if you get any coins, you can press the L button on the Game Boy Advance to use the special abilities you have. You have 4 in puzzle mode. You have 8 in the others. I will explain the powers as we go. And of course, you can move the eggs around with left and right on the D-pad. And that was just number 1. You can quit now, or you can go to the next puzzle. I will mention this about the puzzle mode. There is no way to save your progress, not even passwords. And if you run out of moves, and you get a game over, you have limited continues. As opposed to infinite continues with Yoshi's Cookie. I told you I would be comparing this game's puzzle mode to that of Yoshi's Cookies on Super Nintendo. And I could do without the lack of a save feature and without limited continues. Because it is so easy to burn through those continues and be kicked back to the start. Anyway, next puzzle. Press A 3 times, or B once. You want to get combos off the red eggs, and then you get the combo with the blue. So on the game, you have the things going on the gameplay screen. To the very far left is that white number, which is the amount of moves you have left. Below that is your coin gauge. In case you have coins, you can use the L button to perform a special ability. To the right of that is the gameplay. And to the right of that is, on top, the character for your current coin ability. for the L button, and below that your current opponent in puzzle mode. And we might as well go ahead and press start to move on now that I've explained the gameplay screen. Okay, so you did it. Try the next one, yes. We're going to get some combos on the green eggs, but that's going to leave us with a spare blue egg. Now, if these things shrink, it's game over. And we created a big egg. Well, we might as well clean up our mess with the L button. You can take care of the bottom 2 rows with Dizzy Devil there. And that's how we get rid of everything. So to create a big egg in Tiny Toon Adventures Wacky Stackers, you need to set up a combo of 4 of the same color egg in the shape of a square. So if I have 4 green eggs in the shape of a square, they'll turn into a giant green egg. If there are any other green eggs near that big green egg I'm trying to create, I just get rid of the eggs. But if all the adjacent colored eggs are different from the eggs I'm trying to make a big egg with, then I get to create the big egg. So you gotta have 4 of the same color egg in a square, separated by eggs of all different colors in order to make that big egg. To get rid of the big egg, you have to do a combo near the big egg. By getting rid of a big egg, you get a coin for your special ability with the L button. You can also get coins by doing chain combos. So if you do a combo and eggs fall and you get another combo out of that, you can get coins that way. It was basically shown in that one puzzle where we had Go-Go Dodo show us some sample puzzles to show exactly what we were doing. And we might as well go ahead and try the next one. I think this is either the 4th one or the 5th one, but you want to have the red egg going down here, and just by placing it like that, you'll have a whole bunch of combos going on at once, and you'll get rid of all the eggs just like that. That's all you have to do for this one. And that was the 4th one, so let's go ahead and try the 5th one. Now we got to make a combo with the red ones, and then the blue ones. And I want to press L before the next set of eggs shrink entirely, so I can get rid of everything else. So me getting rid of the red eggs followed by the blue ones, that's a chain combo. Chain combos give you coins for the special abilities, as mentioned earlier. I'm just mentioning it again because that gave me an easier way to explain everything. Because if you've been watching me for a little while, or if this is the first time you've ever watched me play a game, I cannot English very well sometimes. I am not the best at live commentary, but I try. Anyway, this was the 5th puzzle, and when we move on, Calamity Coyote gives up. And we can either quit and have no way to save our progress, or we can go to the next challenge. We're going to go to the next challenge, where we meet Bookworm. And Bookworm's puzzles are going to be a little harder, but that will have to wait until the next video. So join me next time where we go through Bookworm's puzzles in the puzzle mode of Tiny Toon Adventures Wacky Stackers. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!